Been here since France. My parents have a place 2 hours south, so been here a bit, but welcome to Oropesa. Haven't been here before.
So how are you feeling after France?
Yeah, good. Yeah, I was happy with my performance there in France. Like, obviously I wanted to win, but yeah, Hayden was stronger, and happy I came quite close though still, so there is fire in me to try and make it even closer this time round. Took a couple days easy, and then yeah, got stuck into another like 10-day training block, which has been good. We tried some new stimulus, some harder run session, which was yeah, hard, interesting. But yeah, it's good.
What were you doing different in those run sessions? What were you pushing differently?
Yeah, just a little bit more harder speed. Like I obviously did it quite a bit when I was still in ITU, but I haven't done it recently. We more did like around threshold and not much above it, where now we went a bit quicker than that. Which yeah, it's fun, but it's also very hard, especially when you're not so used to it anymore. I think I'm happy that I've, except for Singapore, been very consistent. I think in short course that was something that I was really lacking, that consistency, where yeah, here except for Singapore I've finished on the podium every single race, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, and then obviously I had my win in Vancouver, which was great, and yeah, now we're coming to the tail end of the season, where yeah, it's really the races that matter, and I hope this race to. So I have 4 scores now for the series, but I hope to. Yeah, my weakest score now is a 3rd place, so I really need to. If I want to be in contention still for the overall series and be remotely close to Hayden, I have to do a good result here. So yeah, that's the focus of this week, to be able to be in contention for Doha, for the race there, so that I still have it in my own hands and don't need to be, you know, counting on Hayden having a bad day to be able to win.
So what do you think you got to do different now to get ahead of Hayden?
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? He's just so good, so yeah, I think I need to try and race really smart. Like, yeah, for example, in Fréjus, my chain dropped like at the start of the bike, and it meant that I had to do a big effort to catch back up. I definitely think I lost some energy there that I could have used when they attacked on the climb, and I actually got dropped towards the end. Like I really think I'm very close on that to come off on the bike at the front. Like it was in the end, it was I think a bit over 30 seconds, and I think if I come off the bike with him, I have a chance. So yeah, I think that's the goal, being yeah, as close as possible to the front of the bike, and then see what happens on the run. Like he's a great runner, but I back myself in a run battle as well, for sure. But I've always been very good towards the end of the season. The later the races are, the better. I think a lot of people start struggling, but I kind of like it. I've done my best races late in the year.
Yes, I'm talking about you not looking after your shit. You don't look after anything. You should have seen the state of your cleats.
Yeah, well, I've been using them.
You need to look after them. It's like you walked like a marathon in them.
Well, I did.
I had 2 weeks in at the APC again just to do some shoulder work. I think I probably did a bit too much maybe, because I had an absolute shocking swim in Calavari, but my bike legs were very, very good, and my run legs were very, very good, so it's a nice sign. And did a run session yesterday, so yeah, the body seems to have pulled up actually really good after the race, but yeah, obviously a bit disappointed on what happened, but I think in reality it's just where I am at the moment. Like kind of have to remind myself I did have a pretty decent crash.
In terms of competition, do you think it's a 2-man race with Jelle, or are you feeling pretty confident?
Well, it's really hard, right? Like I've been in so many scenarios, like you just don't know when, like the grand final weighs up so much. Like if I had a crash or I had a puncture or something, like straight away you lose all these points. So you can't just say it's a one-man race. Like if Jelle, say something happens to him and he DNFs or he has a shocker and pulls out, or same with me if I pull out or come 20th, you know, that opens the door for Meek or Rico or anyone else. So you can't really have a saying factor to it's a two-man race until the start of the grand final. I've been in that situation way too many times to say anything like that. So all the haters out there, as you can see, my bottle is actually within the legal limit. I know there was some trash talk about my bottle not being legal, but that looks like it's actually really legal to me, to be honest. Yeah, and the main reason why I actually put my bottle down here at the start of a race is because in Phuket last year and in Noosa, sometimes I chucked my foot over and then my bottle would clip out. So I'd chuck my foot over and then it would pop out. And then I got nutrition. So this is why I put it there and through the race, chuck it up there. Voila, so to you guys.
Now you see why I need to come to his races, eh?
Yeah.
Oh. Toasty.
3x2, 2x50.
Huh?
3x2, 2x50.
It's just about to get dropped by Hayden.
Not that mean.
Too bright, too warm, too humid.
Perfect conditions.
Perfect conditions for holiday. I hope I have a good swim. I think a non-wetsuit saltwater swim actually suits me quite well. And then hopefully have good legs on the bike. Even when I'm not with the front, like somewhere there in contention, and then just survive on the run, you know, like fighting for every position. I have nothing to lose, like no pressure. Yeah, I didn't have good races in Singapore and Vancouver, so I think it's relatively easy to build up on that and get better than that. But yeah, on the other hand, it's yeah, I just want to leave everything out there on course, and for that I'm quite excited. It's been a while since I had a race with that less pressure. I mean, the pressure which comes from myself.
What do you think of Hayden's performances so far this year?
I mean, Hayden, I think it's just a different world, and it's like always this unbeatable. I think, at least for me. I mean, someone like Jelle might still have a chance, but it's just crazy to come back from that injury so quick, and then being on that level already. So yeah, I think there's like two different races on Saturday. The race for first place, where I don't think so I will be part at, and then for the rest.
After London, I thought Dubai would be my next race, and then I was like, feeling quite good. It'd be nice to throw in another race. So,
What made you decide to?
I mean, I love to race, and I think last year I had to miss so much racing. So I'm like, you know what? I'm healthy. I'm in good shape. Really enjoying this series. It's going well. Why not? I might as well just see what happens. And yeah, it looks like a nice spot. So, and it's gonna be hot, which I love. So, yes. I had a few completely manic days after London, and then I was going straight out in the training camp, and it was like sometimes when you have a bad race it's really easy to like move on from it, be motivated, get back to work, but I was like, it was such an emotional win. I felt like I had like this emotional fatigue after, so I was like, right, okay, have a few days of just easy, like soak that in and then get back to training. So yeah, I definitely, when I arrived in Lanzarote, felt completely wiped out, and then got back to work, feel pretty good now, but that seems so long ago now. It's madness. It's been a long time coming, knowing I can put together like a full performance over the distance.
Yeah.
And yeah, just
Straight through there.
Yeah, so it's definitely given me a lot of confidence across swim, bike and run. Yeah, hopefully I can continue that and carry that through for the rest of the season.
Yeah. Have you looked at the kind of course profile a lot yet?
We looked a little bit at the bike. It looks quite straightforward, but gradually going up and then gradually coming down. So I think it should be a pretty fast course.
A few roundabouts in there?
A few roundabouts. We love a roundabout.
It's like London.
Definitely.
The longest line I've had for like 3 years. So I woke
What time
up.
did you get up?
I woke up at 9, and I thought, wow, where's the day gone? So now I feel a bit like behind schedule.
No, you're
But I'm also just like
you're just on Spanish
chill.
trot now.
Yeah, all that. I'm gonna ride a bit of the course as much as I can do, and then Meg gave me a route today, so I'm just gonna follow that blindly, and hopefully it'll be okay. Get in the car. I've gone the wrong way basically. Bit of a rude start to the ride. I've got to get down now. What a waste of time. Should we see what my heart rate is? 150. Whew. Okay. Sorry, I'm lost. Normalised power for my first 3 minutes, 320. Okay, I'll try and find this route. Okay, let's figure it out. I mean, it's always nice to win races, but I generally try and go into each race thinking of them as a new race. You know, it's really different here in Oropesa. A few different girls have come into this race, so the dynamics I think will be slightly different, but yeah, obviously it's super nice to take a win in 2025, so definitely happy about that. Yeah, this year's been challenging in a couple of different regards, and pulled up pretty bad from San Francisco this year, and yeah, ever since then it's kind of just been niggling away at me. Just a scan showed the pretty mild tendinopathy, so it was really surprising that it kind of hung around as much as it did, but sometimes that's what happens with Achilles. They're kind of hard to keep happy, but I'm just really, I'm happy now that this last week I'm actually able to do runs without pain, because before then it's just been, you know, kind of zapping the enjoyment away at some point. So I just hope that kind of from now on I can start pushing the pace in training again and really try and use the run as the weapon that I have in the past, and that is definitely giving me some inspiration in the road to Qatar. There's 3 of us that have won that are here in Oropesa, and I guess it makes it interesting because that means that whatever happens this weekend, you know, there could be a 6th winner, or there could be someone that repeats a win. So I mean, it makes the racing super exciting because there's 5 winners, but there's also a lot of women who want to win too, and if there could be 6 winners going into the race to Qatar, it would certainly make that exciting. But I'm pretty sure myself, Kate and Lucy are determined to try and get a 2nd win, but it's tough. These T100 races are not easy to win.